Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's assignment today's assignment activity is dealing with the issue of compounded interest. Sometimes it's referred to as APR, annual percentage rate. Long story short, last time I did one of these videos, I talked a little bit about credit. Um, Everybody's gonna have some sort of relationship with a credit card at some point. You're all going to get loans. You're going to use credit throughout your lifetime. And I did talk a little bit about how credit companies are going to charge you interest. Now, I do feel it's important to delve into the topic of how interest is determined. And I think normally in a classroom, I would have an entire couple of days devoted to this, given the way that we're learning right now, and the fact that I am not the greatest math teacher as it is. I'm going to really simplify things, and all I'm going to do is give you this short little video here, try to explain how interest is compounded, and then give you three problems to complete in a Google form. And I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to not try to make this harder than it needs to be. So anyway, APR is just a short acronym that stands for annual percentage rate. It's a technical term for the amount of interest that is added to an account in one full calendar year. Thus the name annual. Sometimes you'll hear the term compounded interest. That is just the period in time when the interest or the fee is added to your principal balance, the amount of money in the account. APR is a yearly fee, but some companies and many companies are going to compound it at different times. They might compound it at every month. They might do it weekly. They might do it daily. They could get crazy and do it by the hour. I can't imagine they would ever do that, but they could. Um, there's a really simple equation to determine how much interest would be added to an account. So, like if you had a credit card and you put a bunch of pizza on it, you could find out how much interest would get added to your credit card bill at the end of the month. The equation is simple. It is P times 1 plus r to the nth power. To explain this, P stands for principal. That's the amount of money in the account. So if Brie Garzell, like I said, steals her mom's credit card, goes to Fox's, puts $500 on her credit card in pizza and wedgies, that is $500 towards the principal. So we could fill this equation by saying 500 times 1 plus r. R then is the interest rate in decimal form. You guys are all juniors and seniors, and I hope I don't have to have a big, long explanation of what it means to put a number in decimal form or a percentage in decimal form. Like for instance, 1% you would write as 0.01. 10% is 0.10. But so it has to be in decimal form. And n, this exponent here, is supposed to represent the number of years that the money is going to be having interest added to it. I'm going to bring up this little program, this little page here. I'm going to do one simple sample problem with you. So let's say that you have a savings bond. Like somebody goes out and buys you a savings bond for $50. That $50 savings bond, the principal is just 50. To put that into the equation, it's going to be 50 times, I'm going to put that in the little parentheses there, times 1 plus 3%. 3% would be written as 0.03. And let's say it's a 10-year savings bond. So then it would be to the 10th power. Now I'm going to use, you can use any calculator for this. Like I have just a regular old scientific graphing calculator there. You guys can use your cell phones if you want. It doesn't matter to me. I am, with this assignment, going to share a link to this online scientific calculator here, because I think it's pretty simple to use. So I'm just going to put the equation in the calculator. 50 times 1 plus 0.03, 3%, finish the parentheses, and then the exponent is this AB button to the 10th power. And then that would show that at the end of 10 years, that $50 savings bond would be worth $67.19. But if I round properly, that 5 would make that 20 cents. So it'd be $67.20. I'm not going to lie, if this was a real question and you said 67.19, I'm going to give you credit. I'm not going to take points off for 1 cent. Now this decimal form is extremely important. You can't put 1 plus 3. It has to be 0.03. You can't put 0.30. I will not lie, this is the part of the problem that will cause most issues for some people. Now, do keep in mind with the exponents, like let's say that this changes. So like let's say that I want to find out how much that savings bond is going to be worth at the end of a month, just 1 month. There are 12 months in the year. So I'm not going to change anything about this problem, but in the exponent, I am just going to put, oh, I messed that up. Here we go. In the exponent, I'm going to put that in parentheses, because that's how you use the calculator, and just put that as 50 times 1 plus 0.03 to the 1/12th power. I'm going to hit that. So at the end of 1 month, that $50 savings bond is worth $50.12. So in 1 month, you would have made 12 cents of interest on that savings bond. I'm going to do one more extra, like little practice problem. Let's say that Chase Spader decides to go and put $1,000 on mom's credit card. Beyond her killing him, he's going to have to pay back some interest. So we put $1,000 for the principal times 1 plus, let's say her credit card has a 25% interest rate. I close the parentheses, I choose the exponent option here, and let's say I want to find out how much money that $1,000 would be worth at the end of a year. I'm just going to put 1 for the exponent. Chase would owe his mother $1,250 at the end of the year if he doesn't pay that back. I'm going to solve that in a slightly different way. Let's say I put 1 plus 0.25 for 25%. Let's say I want to find out what Chase owes at the end of just 1 month. I'll put that exponent there again. I'll put this in parentheses, 1/12, close parentheses. And at the end of a month, Chase owes his mother $1,018.77. So it would have added $18.76 or 77 cents in interest at the end of a month. So that's pretty much it. Hopefully I was clear. In Google Classroom, I have a very short video, or a very short set of problems for you. It's this document right here. It's just 3 questions, 5 points apiece, and what I'm going to say is, because of the way we're learning, if you get a question correct, I will give you 1 bonus point. If you get them all wrong, you're still going to get credit. But if you get each one right, heck, I'll say 2 bonus points. If you get a question correct, you're going to get 2 bonus points. So if you get all 3 problems correct, you can do very, very well. So, see ya, bye.